Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Lies of P on Side Quest. Come along! We've got a swamp to wrap up. But first, we've got some weapons to upgrade, because I remembered we've been getting upgrade materials aplenty out there, and I can definitely bump these weapons up a bit.
I know my way around a weapon.
Like, almost certainly, right? Need more ergo for it, but that is fine. Worth it, even. Because, yeah, we got half moonstone, so we can bump this up further. This as well, although right now, this one's more behind. There we go. A little more. There, both of them up to +8. That feels excellent. I'm starting to wonder. So, like, we've got our 3 kind of core advanced weapons right now. We may find other ones that replace some of them later, who knows, but we got fire, electricity, and somewhere back here we've got acid. So we've got a weapon for each type of elemental weakness, but it is occurring to me that I'm going to be using, like, these 2 almost all the time. Electricity for puppet, fire for carcass, acid for humans, but, like, there's so few human enemies so far. It's like 3 mini-bosses? Or, like, 3 bosses? The Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the, sort of, like, assassin lady in white who came at us in Rosa Isabel Street, the Mad Donkey, like, and the Atoned. Like, I think that's it. I can't think of any others. We're not getting a lot of opportunities to fight humans. Maybe that will change. But, sadly, this one's not going to be getting a lot of use. Which I guess means we know we can focus upgrades into these 2 first of all. Additionally, we've definitely gotten some advanced cranks that I can at least use one to bump up this one. Like, the fire knife's already doing great work. So, giving the blade 2 upgrades and adding an advanced crank here, I feel like we're going to see some good results. It's going to be very nice. Can't wait. But okay, we're very poor, but strong. A winning combination for a terrible type of person, given sufficient weaponry. Let's get out of here. Okay. Up the ladder and onward we go. Unless, wait, there were some shinies down here that I... Yeah, there was... Maybe just that one. Yeah, just that one there that I chickened out of dropping down to get before. Now is the time. Damage is increased somewhat, but never quite as much as I expect it to be. It's definitely higher. Whoa, that's mean. Lucky us. Well, kind of lucky. I don't know if just a roll is going to get me far enough. It is, thank goodness. Because, yeah, we are getting up to, like, over 700 damage with 3 stabs now, as opposed to in the 600s. But with 2 blade upgrades and bumping up our scaling to A rank, for whatever reason, I feel like the numbers should have gotten even bigger. Perhaps my expectations are too high. Especially since you can upgrade these weapons quite a lot. Yeeks. Look out. Very happy with this knife, though. Advanced build thus far. proving quite fun. Glad I went with it. Strength was also very fun. Like, I could have happily continued with a motivity build for the rest of the game. I've just never really, in any of these side quest playthroughs, gone for... Strong one. Never really gone for one of these, kind of elemental type builds. Or advanced, arcane, whatever... whatever you want to call it. Whatever, like, each game's version of this is. I never really go for it. So there's novelty here. Wow, you're chunky. I wonder if the, You're dead. I wonder if this Legion Arm fire thing, if the enemy is already on fire, is the fire damage output from using this in any way competitive with just the knife attacks? Maybe once I've upgraded it more, it will be. I should try using it more, though. Especially if I've got more than one enemy to deal with. City Long Spear. Ooh. Okay. Single stab and concentrate for skills, and a spear blade fashioned in a hurry from a broken fence. The unique splayed spear blade is surprisingly effective. The long spear that the people made in haste was crude, but effective. The artist Bastien remarked that it was a work of art that represented the city of Krat. I'm trying to think. This is not important at all right now. So skip ahead like 30 seconds if you're not interested in localization or, like, writing nonsense. But I'm trying to just think of, like, a lot of these sentences have felt very clumsy in their wording. Like, not even always just lacking the sort of evocative poetry of Souls item descriptions, but also just sometimes having weird sentence flow. And so I was just kind of in my head, the scriptwriter part of me was trying to think, how would I reword that sentence to feel more natural? Like, the long spear that the people made in haste was crude, but effective. I feel like there's several ways you could do it probably, but I'm, like, off the top of my head, you could do, like, though made in haste, the people found their long spear surprisingly effective. Or you could even split it into two sentences. The long spear was made in haste. It was crude, but effective. Honestly, you don't even need the second sentence that much, given the sentence before already says the uniquely splayed spear blade is surprisingly effective. We've already called it effective. We don't need to redundantly call it the same thing twice. I don't know. Localizer's job is fascinating, and this is just like a tiny fragment of it. This has nothing to do with, like, the translation aspect or the translating the idea that the original language is trying to convey in a different language that may not have similar turns of phrase or ways of expressing an idea or cultural context that the explanation would make sense in. It's a fascinating job that I know so little about. I know we have at least one professional localizer watching this, though, and probably several who have dabbled in it at the very least. By all means, take your best crack at that sentence. The long spear that the people made in haste was crude but effective. You don't even have to be a localizer, just a writer. Take a crack at how you would rewrite that sentence. I'm curious to see various people's versions of it. Let's get back to playing video games. Or actually, no, read the rest of the description. The handle. The marks signifying the location have faded to the point that they are unrecognizable. Short on weapons, the citizens quickly started to make weapons out of city property. It was like a mini diorama of Krat. Anywho. Wordery, nerdery aside, we have places to go and die. That's new. And about to be a problem. Come on. Okay, I do like it, though. Never mind. No, coming back around to liking you. Wild mix of emotions on this thing already. Goodness, you're strong. Pretty good combat roll on this thing. Good attacks. Fun design, unsettling, but also doofy and kind of cute. Well, cute warped into unsettling again, but... Nice. Very nice. Yeah. Oh, still alive. Fixed it. Okay. That was a thing and a half. Leaping amulet, though. Increase max stamina? Ooh, pretty good. An amulet that can be equipped on a puppet. A workshop craftsman with an interest in running entered a puppet into a marathon. Obviously, the puppet did not win any medals. Now, come on. That just seems mean, item description. Well, maybe that's implying the puppet did fine. It's just people weren't giving... If a guy shows up to the Olympics saying, "Head, check out my wicked fast robot," even if he wins and sets new world records, probably not going to be receiving awards. Uh-huh. This ain't my first Dark Souls. Get out of here. But we are looping back around to earlier places where we were being bombarded. We will fight us 2 giant puppets of tomorrow and a million butterflies yet. Yeah. You know, for a long time, I was like thinking about this recently, and it's sort of tangentially related, I suppose, but for a long time, Dark Souls, the original, was kind of held up as this just holy grail of world design in this genre, doing something that kind of no Souls-like, even from has done since, where the entire world was designed to be this big puzzle box that folded in over itself, and where you could, as you explored, you would find ways that zones connected to each other that they hadn't before. And you could kind of tackle it in a lot of different orders if you wanted to, within reason. And since then, even From has kind of moved away from that world design approach. Like you'll still find plenty of shortcuts, allowing yourselves more convenient paths through places or allowing you to bypass scary challenges and things like that. But they haven't really done that same puzzle box cohesive world sort of thing. They've adopted more of like a hub and spokes design, or honestly, the fact that they allow you to just fast travel between bonfires and sites of grace now kind of just eliminates the point of having that sort of a tangled world design. And for a long time, a lot of Souls-likes, like that was kind of a thing held against the worlds that followed in Dark Souls 2 and 3. It's not the same as that really impressive world from Dark Souls 1. Same with Bloodborne, same with just so many others. And I'm kind of like, I felt the same way at first. I'm kind of coming around though, actually. I kind of like this approach a little better, what they've settled into. I like being able to warp between all these different places. That it was cool having that world where you could open up new paths for yourself, like to get anywhere in Dark Souls, but you had to hoof it everywhere. And that could be a fun challenge sometimes, but a lot of times it was just sort of inconvenient busy work. It's like, I need to get back to a place. All right, there's like 2 or 3 different routes I could take. They're all going to be a while, though, and a little dangerous. And I might have to do that run more than once. I kind of like what they've settled into more here, and the same thing that Liza P is honestly doing really well. We're not finding tons of connections to previous zones as we go, but we are opening up cool shortcuts for ourselves in getting through each individual zone, some of which are pretty far apart. Like, it was last episode, early on to halfway through, that I ran through here, and then out and around to a whole different place and explored for a while, and I've only finally looped back around to back here. Which I feel like captures all the plus sides, or at least most of the plus sides, of that old world design without sacrificing the convenience and mostly just the convenience of being able to warp around to your checkpoints. This feels like it is properly moving on, though. If I'm going to fight puppets of tomorrow, I think now is the time. Butterflies also. So many butterflies. I don't want to just do that drop. Let's play it safe. Okay. Around here. All right. Butterflies, if you could just stay out of it to begin with. Okay, not what I asked. Uncool. Come here. Whew, okay, got it. All right. Now I'm ready. And as we've learned, stick under the legs until they stomp. Oops. Sometimes they stomp twice. I don't remember if they used to stomp twice. They might just do that now. We're doing a lot more damage these days, and that feels great. We are dealing with corruption now, though. Less great on that part. Uh-oh. Ouch. I'm starting to feel like I want to invest more in, stamina as well. I was not feeling the lack for a while there. I'm starting to more now. The corruption may be making it worse. I can't remember if it affects that. Yeah. Whiff. No. Man. No, I missed my window. Oh boy. Getting very stomped here. Yeesh. More stomped than I should. There. Better. All right. There's one quartz. Yeah, between episodes, if I remember, I need to look up corruption's effects again. Come on. There we go. Okay. if we can, let's try to fight this other one not in the middle of the swamp. That would be best. Hey, buddy. Over here. Hey, buddy. Through the tree. Huh, tree actually fell. That's cool. Okay. Oof, you almost got me there. Oh boy. That's not what you want. No butterflies yet, right? Okay. Doing good damage. Come on. Be staggerable already. Yeesh. What a stompy fellow. Ow. There. There it is. That's what we like to see. Sturdy thing. There it is. All right. I feel accomplished now. Butterfly. Where do you hide? You're actually inside this. I wonder. That's possible. Well, here's one. There it is. Thank you. Also this. And you, of course. Okay, let me do a quick butterfly sweep around the area. Because I was just seeing glows everywhere when I was running frantically, and I don't know if I've managed to loop back and get them all yet. Hang on. Oh, there's one. Come here. There it is. A lot of goodies in this particular area. Pretty clever of them. Having this open field with so many different dangers also be abundant with upgrades you might be tempted to try to stop to get. When you really should be running. I think we might have gotten them all, though. So let's get back over to where we was. Okay, bit of a hike, but we're back. To the long bridge. Uh-oh. What the?
Whoa! An earthquake! That came from the direction of Krot Central Station. Oh, this could be bad, pal. Really, really bad.
That does have me a little nervous. That could have been caused by all kinds of bad things. Oh, well, there's you over there, and, ooh. Maybe this first. And another well-earned level. Still getting that to 25 for sure. But yeah, I might bump vigor up to like 15 as my next priority. And then slightly higher capacity after that, potentially. I want more advance as well. But we've got it in a decent place. And feels like some of these could stand to go a little higher. Anywho, how are you doing?
There must be some way to open this. Alidoro would know.
You are a different dog-masked person.
Hey, are you a treasure hunter too? Strange to me someone in my line of work. I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief or anything. I am on a serious expedition. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter named Alidoro, would you? I'm a big fan. I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces, but this lock has me at a dead end, and I so wanted to explore the Hermit's Cave. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open.
Will do. Anything else before I go?
Life is short, and life in Krat is shorter. I reckon I should cherish what time I've got. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open.
Oh, we can talk more. Great. Tell me more of Alidoro.
You never heard of Alidoro? He's a treasure hunter and one of the best. And unlike a lot of the riffraff in Krat, he's not a thief. He's a pro who excavates antiquities methodically. And professionalism is important when you're talking about Ergo. Just mention Ergo and everyone cares about the history behind the ruins. That's why Alidoro has the reputation he does. The quality of his information and the condition of the antiquities are on another level. I know there are rumors about Alidoro lately, but I know jealousy when I hear it.
Part of it is just the dog mask, I know, but you really are giving off just the most Mr. Peanut Butter vibes of anybody in this game so far. Tell me more about those recent Alidoro rumors, though, I'm curious.
The rumors? Well, for starters, they're nonsense.
Oh.
Alidoro is the last person you'd suspect of crimes like fraud and theft and assault. It's crazy. I've even seen a wanted poster of him. Those alchemists must be behind it. Those guys act like they own the ruins and they don't want treasure hunters to earn an honest living. I mean, come on. We're talking about the Alidoro who saved all those lives in the workshop tower rubble. So, no, I don't believe a word of it. Ugh, would you get a load of this? I grabbed it as a souvenir, but it's just malicious propaganda. You take it.
Ooh. Wanted, Alidoro. A con man who calls himself a treasure hunter, wears a hound mask, charged with fraud, impersonation, theft, assault, and other serious crimes. He's very good at tricking people, so watch out. Spoken from experience, it sounds like.
Life is short. All I can do is keep...
You had one more thing, though. Discovered treasure.
My treasure? Well, this is what I've got so far. It's a cryptic vessel. A sort of cipher device, but I don't know how it works. I didn't want to throw it away. I think it's a clue to some stolen goods. I found it between the corpses of 2 thieves who died fighting over it. You know what they say, no honor among thieves. But I can't make heads or tails of it. If you want it, it's yours.
Sure. Old cryptic vessel. Hey, another of these. Great. Thank you.
Life is short. All I can do is keep...
Well, good luck. Kind of feel like someone with your disposition's not going to survive long in this world, but I'd love to be proven wrong. Sentry's notebook, stained with green sap. Why in the world is that thing even here in Krat? I thought they were joking when the city dispatched me to catch the monster. I figured it was probably a broken puppet or a bear with the petrification disease. That green thing is huge. What on earth did it eat in the swamp to grow so big? I don't think it's the waste problem. I've observed it. It obsessively protects its nest and likes to bring its toys there. The puppet bodies aren't just used as toys. This thing sucks ergo from scrapped puppets before playing with what's left. It feeds on ergo, and that's why it grows so big. This whole area is a feast for it. I need to report this. And blasted bastards. Screw you all. I think that green guy was made by the alchemists for sure. Or he's their mistake. How else can they ignore our backup requests like this? They're always like this. If something's unfavorable, they just ignore it. Why did they send us? Are we prey, not hunters? That guy's watching us more and more. He definitely knows we're here. He's looking at us like we're toys. Someone hurriedly scribbled a note here. Guard post captured soon. Lost control of ballista. Impossible to take back. I ask for forgiveness for all the sins of my life. The angel will guide us. Thanks for having those ballistas set up everywhere, by the way. Making my life harder. I feel like it might be large monster time. Yep. Yep. I think it might just be. Is it the sort that can be set on fire, though? Whoa. Large. Yeah, I mean, it is a problem, for sure. Does feel like fire is the right choice here. Green monster of the swamp. Let's go. Not underground. Ah! Fire! That's doing damage slower than I'd like. Okay. Yep, knife faster. This is definitely going to be a two-phase thing. This health bar is going down too fast. Too early. Yeesh. Yowza. Ah, I thought I got that one on time. Alright, they hit me with decay, and I should probably gear up for that next time. Whew. It is getting more fierce now. Ow. Almost got that heal off. Okay, yeah, we need to come equipped for decay defense. But fire seems like the right move. You're still... like, there, right? Just because I've died and respawned, nothing different.
Life is short. All I can do.
Nope. Cool. Okay. So, then, this needs to change to... well, no, wait. Oh, this was already on decay. I think. Yeah. So we were already set for that. I don't know that we're getting hit with any of these yet, but I'll leave it on disruption. Sure, I'll leave it there for now. Recharge amulet feels like it is doing next to nothing. Stamina recovery might... like, between these two, that's definitely better. There may be something better still, though. That, okay, we're still just slightly heavy with that. And that probably means it is the right call. That one might do more damage as well. I don't know if that counts as a carcass. It might. But hard to say. Let's try this. We can do it. Whew, glad that worked. Stop it. Gross. Ow. Man. Whew, you're the reach on this one. Nice and on fire now, though. Ow. That decay do be building up, though. Nah, too early. Too early by far. Yikes. Yeah, it seems to kind of go into full aggro mode halfway through the health bar. So maybe it doesn't have two phases and maybe just gets a lot tougher in that second half. And I need to be doing more dodging in that fight. So I can parry some of it. But a lot of that is going to be easier to just dodge. Take 3. There it is. Feels good. Yeah, dodges are the way. Too early. Okay, yeah, now it's mad. Ah, it always gets me with that one. I'm trying to get a heal off and I shouldn't. I should try to dodge that last attack. Because as soon as it goes aggro in that second half, every time, it goes for that little flurry of attacks. I can definitely do it. I'm just going a little too reckless at that midpoint of the fight. All right. Oh, I thought that was a midway through the fight thing. But apparently you can just kind of do it whenever. Nope. Keep that to yourself. Oh, you're digging. Okay. Look out. Okay. Cheater. Oh, too early that time. Okay. Nope. Too early again. Okay. Oof. Well, that one stings. All right. We're doing fine. Great, even. I mean, look at it, it's on super fire. I wanted to see if I could dodge that one, but nope. Doing good, though. Ah, too early. All right, come on. Stay healed up. No need to get reckless or push it. Hey, I dodged. Too early again? And much too early. I'm jumping the gun. I'm nervous. Need to not do that. We're getting it. Fire! Aww. Nope. Come on. Rats. Almost. Ow. That's a new one. Okay, that's fine. I'm here and I wanted to be. That. Come on. Ah. Missed my window. Oof, close. Oof, clutch. Oh. Something had built up. I guess decay or whatever. I was out of healing though. We almost had that one. Okay. No. Stop it. Be on fire, please. Now, nice. Whew. Ah, too early. More fire. Finally got the timing for that. Man. Ouch. All right. Fire! Nope. Yeah, we're getting you this time. Oh. Oh, good. Pretty cool design, though. Fire may no longer be the answer. Not sure. Puppet devouring green monster. A new problem for the modern age. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right. Calm down. Okay. Boy, you are just full of chaotic energy, huh? Goodness. Your stuff is a lot harder to read now. Whew. We have ourselves a situation. Maybe we'll finish contending with this situation next time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for all that. Take care and goodbye!